And then we talk a lot about bow hold.
Yeah. I need to see how she's teaching. I'm assuming she's teaching it the right way, but there is actually this. Do you guys know how to tune yet?
No, how do you do that?
Well,
I can do the fine tuners.
Oh, the fine tuners. That's cheating.
I know, but she said she doesn't want us to touch the.
Yeah, that's understandable. Tricky. Pretty much what it is, since our strings are tuned in fifths, we listen for the perfect octave, the perfect interval sound. So like between, like if it's ever so slightly out, you can hear that sound. See? And then you just know it's right in tune. But for us, we take the fine tuners off because it's got something to do with acoustics or better sound quality. I think it's BS, but apparently it works. So generally, professionals only have the E string fine tuner.
Just that one? Is that E's the hardest?
Because the E's just it's such a fine string. Like if you always did this, you'd probably end up stretching it and breaking it a lot. So we only really use the E peg if it's way out of whack. So okay, is this recording already?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Okay, hi.
And what type of violin is that?
What's that?
What type of violin?
This is a Klotz. It's actually technically not mine. It's actually the school's, but it's kind of sort of it's Vyman's. She just has kept an eye on it to make sure it didn't get into the wrong hands, so to speak. But yeah, it's a Klotz. Is that a
good type of violin?
I assume so because it sounds really nice, and it's it was made in 1803.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's a old violin, but it's a nice one. Okay, so I worked with summer orchestra kids on this stuff, so I can probably do this.
I'm just like a sixth grader.
All right, so let me know if I get way too basic on you. So, can you name the open strings from lowest to highest?
Lowest to highest?
Yes.
I can do E, A, D, G, then D, G, A, E.
You flip.
I flipped it something.
Lowest string is
D, G.
Is G. Lowest string is G, and then D, then A, E. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Also, when you're actually show me how. Well, first of all, let's see your playing position. Okay, that's good. All right. So, have you guys? Did you start out by plucking first?
Yeah, just pizzicato.
Okay, let's see your pizzicato stuff. Let's just pluck open strings here. Okay, good. Yeah, all right. Since that is a basic thing, usually we'll put our thumb more like on the fingerboard like that, rather than stuck right on the corner. Just more right on there. Yeah. But other than that, that's good.
Why is that just for like more flexibility or?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, that's probably what it is. I've just always been taught that way, so that's the way I assume is correct. But also, like when you do chords, you want to pluck at an angle. Gets better sound. Anyway, okay, well, plucking is fine. Maybe I'm really fast paced here. Trying to think. Let's go. What's the last thing you were working on in class? Let's try that.
This one.
Oh, Susanna. Now, did you guys start this out by pizzicatoing
it?
Yeah,
we've only pizzicatoed it yet.
Do you pizzicato it in guitar position or playing position?
Playing position.
Okay. well, let's just hear you play what you can play.
I was gonna ask you, how do you work on? Because when I'm playing, like, my F sharp is always just out of whack. Is there like a way?
Let's see it first, and then I'll try to figure it out.
Is that fine?
Well, here for now, go ahead and play it, and then
Okay.
we'll figure the F sharp out.
I'm trying to put my thumb there.
You
It feels funny.
play whatever feels more. Play whatever feels more natural to you. I might throw some advanced stuff at you, and that's my fault.
I'm not playing rhythmically at all.
Yeah,
I need
the
to start
rhythm's a
over.
little off. So ba-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and start right there because it's pretty repetitive. One thing with string instruments, especially when it comes to pizzicato, and at first we usually overemphasize how much you need to, but when you want to get a nice clear sound, you need to push more down to get a ringing sound, because right now you're getting that,
Yeah.
but that's because you need to put more pressure. So try, so yeah, just do first finger. Now just push pretty hard on it. There you go. Now try F sharp. There you go. Yeah. So to get better sound, you put more pressure on the string. That was fine. I did notice occasionally the first finger would go sharp, and the thing with string instruments is that it's all muscle memory pretty much. So you, for the starting point, you might get little sharp sounds, but over time, you know, in class or whatever, you'll hear them say, "All right, let's match this pitch." You just adjust, and over time, your hand gets used to it. Intonation-wise, it's just just practice, and you get used to it. Well, have you tried this piece with bows yet? Well, let's try it with bow.
My big thing with the bow is I move my shoulder too much.
Oh yeah, that's common. It's common. It's common. All right. Well, let's see your bow hold. Yeah, that's right. So here, before we play this, actually, let's try just open D. So put it right on the string. There you go. Bend your pinky just a wee bit.
Bend?
Yeah, you want it curve. You want to curve.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to the bow grip, the most pressure your pinky is supporting, and your first finger, your index finger, is what's putting a lot of the weight. These fingers are just here, just to kind of add extra support, but the first finger is what really puts a lot of weight on there. So your index finger is what you really want to be focused on when it comes to adding weight. Anyway, yeah, let's try open D. So just do a full bow. So put a little bit of extra weight with your first finger. There you go. Now go back. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. Try it again.
It's never done this before on a D string.
Try going a little bit. Try for now going a little bit faster. Just go. There you go. Yeah. Good. Now going. When it comes to trying to keep the bow nice and straight with the bridge. I actually didn't really learn this until I had Professor Vyman, because I didn't take private lessons before I came here. A good trick is to imagine like there's a little spot, like maybe on this bench, like a scratch or whatever, and you're aiming for that. Because pretty much what you end up feeling is this figure 8 feel. Because you're not going to go with your arm. If you go perfectly straight, you'll do that.
Yeah.
So you want to have this curve feel. So try finding a spot on the floor or whatever and just aiming for that, and you'll get a nice straight bow. A little bit faster bow. Yeah, that's good actually. That was really nice. Your wrist is bending really well. Yeah, it's flexibility. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, well let's go ahead and try Oh Susanna then. So how about I play it first and you try to mimic it?
Okay.
So we'll go a little bit slower. So for this, you're going to start more in the middle of the bow. There you go. So if you want, you can watch me while I play it. So we'll go. Just do that much. So again. So 1, 2, 3. And that is a common problem with beginners. When you run out of bow, you just speed up the rhythm. Yeah. So try to use a more full bow. So on the quarter notes especially. So the 8th notes just like maybe about that much. But with the quarter notes, try to do a full bow. Actually, here, let's try that. Let's try F sharp to A. Just do this. Go from the frog, then from the tip. Let's try that. And you have to do a little bit of faster bow for it too. Yeah, do the second A, so you can go back down. So go. Just do the first 3 notes.
Okay.
To match the pitch. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, to raise the note, you go towards yourself. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now, try to go faster this time. Try to actually move the bow. Like, just go from all the way down. Just go.
Okay.
Just one big, fast bow. There you go. A little bit faster. And try to get from the end to the other end by the time I snap. So here's the tempo. So bum,